is all. Cause I'm going cool bananas, waiting for your call. Waiting on your call, so I'm hopping in my car. No speed limit, it won't take me too long. This shit could get a little spooky. Tell the neighbor there's nothing to see. I'm sliding through your streets and I'm swerving around them curves. I'm climbing through your hedges and I'm through the front door. Didn't I tell you not to panic? This shit isn't peculiar. I'm manic. Manifest, now I'm blessed. Life is sour, then it's sweet, like the lemon with the zest. Hello. Can you hear me? It's been like a really long time, so I need to like blow the dust off of all of this stuff. But if you cannot hear me, I'm sure you guys will let me know, because you guys never fail to let me know. That's why we are friends. That is why we are here. Hopefully that intro song played and you were outside of work here in the Revolution Detective Agency. But I just wanted to say that I miss you guys so incredibly much. Like, I know you guys have already seen me. You've seen me obviously at work doing, the whole 9 to 5 deal, but you guys already know it's a little bit different when things are over on my channel. Things are yakety yak. It's drawn out. We get into the tea. We talk about feelings. We, laugh. We get off topic. There's no boss saying, hey, stick to the script, because I make the script. So we're going to have a little bit of fun today, you guys. What do I want to say? Oh my God, I feel like I'm put on the spot. Like, I feel like you guys are like, we've been waiting for this. And I'm like, all right, what do I do now? I see you guys. Bianca saying, Courtney, oh my gosh, you're back. I've missed you so much. I've missed all of you guys. You guys really don't understand. I think the last time I was here was 3 months ago on my channel, and it definitely had been a longer break than I anticipated. But you know what? My thing is this, you guys. I never want to jump up on here and not deliver like the best that I can give you guys. So when I came back to work, I already had it in my mind that like I didn't want to return to the green chair until she called me. Sometimes the green chair says, you know what, Courtney, we're doing this. Get your ass up, start grabbing pictures, start, grabbing web links. We're going to talk about some girls today. Other days she is like, Courtney, now that's an hour you're going to give to these people. Do you have it in you to give it for an hour? And some days I just don't. Oh my God, my computer is trying to restart, y'all. Hold on. We cannot be having that happen. Not during our green chair kiki. No, ma'am. If things get a little bit slow, it's because I'm doing stuff on my computer. But what have you guys been up to? How are you guys? Ask me things. Pour your heart out. Of course, we've got a couple things that I want to, talk about. I got to put celebrities in the thumbnail so that y'all actually get the notification. YouTube, I figured out your algorithm. I already know that if the rebels of the revolution are constantly clicking on celebrity videos, there's no way that I could come out with a baking with Courtney, because then y'all wouldn't get the notification. Or like 20 things that we're leaving behind in 2020. You guys literally would not get the notification. So I put Larsa in the thumbnail so to make sure that you guys got the notification. I put it on Instagram so that you guys know. And I'm currently scheduling a restart that I'm not actually going to let go through. Do you guys do that? Like when your computer is like, we need to update. I'm normally like, no. Because it always happens to want to restart when I'm in the midst of something, like talking to the rebels of the revolution. So hang on, y'all. Let me actually schedule a time off. Just leave it off. Leave me alone. I am here. It is Kiki time. Go away. Let me get in the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying. First of all, shout out to Mr. Makeshift. Mr. Makeshift is saying, hey, everyone, stream Evermore. Sandra D is saying, are you staying with Holly Scoop? You guys, let me say this. Thank you, actually, Sandra? Yes, thank you, Sandra, for asking. Let's get all of the housekeeping stuff out of the way. And then we're going to kiki in the chat, and then we'll talk about Justin and Ariana and Larsa, whatever. I'm staying at Holly Scoop. When I took my break, the very last thing I said was, hey, you guys, I'm going on a break. Like, relax. Not a big deal. I need to take care of some stuff. Relax. I am coming back. So when I had a moment, when I came back and I looked through all of the comments and saw all of the dramatics, y'all, it was very, very, very dramatic. And it is not one side versus another side, because everybody was wrong, in my opinion. If Courtney says he gonna be back, Courtney gonna be back. And as y'all saw, I came back. And if I ever decide to switch jobs or go on a different journey or take another path, you guys, I obviously will tell you. I wouldn't have created or started this sort of live platform for you and I to talk and to spill the tea and to get personal and stuff. I wouldn't have started it if I were just gonna shut you guys out of stuff like that. If I ever left work, you guys would believe me, I would figure out a way to tell you guys because we have that relationship. So do not worry. Like y'all would know. Like y'all know. So do not worry. I'm at work. Like y'all, I am at work. Relax. Because y'all know if I didn't have no job, I couldn't live in LA and there really wouldn't be no green chair chats. So please continue to support us over at Holly Scoop so that we can pay our rent, period. Because if the morning tea gets canceled, how's Courtney going to stay in LA? No more green chair. So shout out to all of you guys just saying that you guys would support me regardless. Thank you. I appreciate that, you guys. Me and Alex work really hard. And shout out to Alex Schiffman. That's actually my girl. Her and I really do elbow through the trenches together. If you imagine Cadet Kelly, for those of y'all that know, Hillary Duff, anyone? When she was in the mud going through like her little obstacle course, that's what it feels like with my girl Alex. She's very supportive. So shout out to her. However, let me jump in the chat. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see. Marjolin is saying, Courtney, I'm so glad to see you in the live. I miss you, boo. How's your boyfriend doing? Shout out to my boyfriend and that y'all care about him. He is fine. He is safe. He's actually at work right now. So I'm home alone, screaming in the house, being a little crazy, goofy goober, if you will. So thank you for asking. I actually do appreciate that. Bianca's asking, Courtney, how have you been dealing with this apocalypse? Here's the thing. Oh, wait, I'm seeing congratulations. Who be congratulating? What happened? Wendy. Oh, Wendy is saying, hello, Courtney. So big news on my side. I got engaged, y'all. Congratulations, Miss Wendy. Bling, bling, ka-ching, ching, ching, ching. Oh, that's fun. Congratulations. Bringing in the new year with some new commitments, you guys. I love that for you guys. But going back to how I've been dealing with the pandemic, honestly, to be transparent with you guys, of course, I've had my struggles during this whole entire ordeal of 2020. However, to be honest, a lot of my life didn't really change. I didn't really do much, you guys. I really kind of just woke up, went to work, went to the gym, came home, and hung out, like called my friends, like, you know, went out on the weekends, I guess. So with the situation now, instead of like paying money to go to work, I now don't have to pay any money because I don't drive. So I would take an Uber to work every day. It's a lot easier. My life situation. Now, of course, I do have my fears. Like, I always want to make sure, like, my family is safe, that my friends are taking care of themselves, or that people in my life are being healthy. But for the most part, I just keep it in my mind that things are constantly changing, things are constantly evolving, and I know that with every bad thing, there has to be some sort of good to offset that bad. So I've been keeping that in the forefront of my mind so that going into this next year, I know that there is some sort of light at the end of the tunnel. You get what I'm saying? So, of course, I have my moments where I'm like, oh my God, this is so frustrating. This is so annoying. I don't even want to deal with this anymore. But I know that, girl, once Miss Rona officially packs her bags, because I know what's going to happen. I see it, that she's going to pack her bags. She's going to get the hell out. Everything will be ours for the taking. I'll say that. That's a very, yeah. So if you have the slightest teaspoon of motivation, and it's okay if you don't. Honestly, just surviving and being alive this year is enough. But if you feel the motivation to go for something, even with the little bit of 30 seconds of 2020 we got left, you go for it. Because you just never know what could be on the other side. You know? Shout out to y'all being so supportive of Wendy. Come on, engagement. Kershell, don't be sad, girl. Get your ass on that train, girl. Get to where you got to go. How are you guys doing today? Let's start the stream off with positivity, you guys, right? That's what we do here. That's a thing that I like to do up on my platform. In case you guys are new, which if you are, please click subscribe and thumbs up. We're going to get to everything the title says a little bit later on. No worries. No tears. No tears left to cry. Miss Grande, and yes, I did watch her on Netflix. We'll get to that a little bit later as well. If you're new here, I like to start off the stream with a little bit of positivity. So much like our girl Wendy, if you have any positive happenings going on, much like basically just telling me what's going on in your life, feel free to do so in the chat, and I'll shout one or two of you out, and I'll tell you guys maybe something good, and then we'll move on. We'll get into the celebrity, the hot goss, as my good sis Shambong Dave would always say. Shout out to Dave. He is hilarious. And I very much miss seeing him in person. But yeah, I'm just glad to be back. Is it weird to say that? Sorry, you guys. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to be in my green chair. I'm glad that I just have my plain ass black background just chilling in the cut. Y'all know how I do. It feels comfortable. It feels right. It's like riding a bicycle, which, by the way, I didn't learn how to ride a bicycle until I was like 11, 12. My dad literally had to, shout out to my dad, by the way. My dad literally had to like force me to learn how to ride a bicycle because I was not the child that was like running around outside. Well, I was up until, the PS2 came out. And then I was like, nature and fresh air, I don't need it. And then my dad was like, well, I'm gonna take away this PlayStation until you learn how to ride this bike. And then I became Speed Racer. Yes, I did. So y'all know I'm silly. Nicole is saying, we are blessed to have you. Sandra is saying, yes, so glad to see you. Carla started a new job 1 month ago. Congrats. I know this year has been tough on jobs and furloughs and layoffs and all of those things. So shout out to you if you're finding your jobs, you're finding your new ways of making money. Shout out to you. And Bronny King dude is saying, Courtney, did you ever listen to the Ava Max album? I did listen to the Ava Max album, actually. And here's the thing. I don't dislike Ava Max. Ava Max has a few good songs. The thing with Ava Max is Ava Max, y'all, would have done, and for those of y'all that are like, who's Ava Max? Ava Max sings the song that you've all heard that goes, oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho, and now she's screaming, she sings that song. She came out with her album recently-ish. And here's the thing. In 2020, Ava Max is kind of like, in 2012, 2011, from 2010 to 2013, Ava Max would have ran the charts. She would have been running. She would have been almost like, I don't want to call her a mini Lady Gaga because I don't feel like they fit in the same realm. But I feel like Lady Gaga was definitely like on our necks back then, and Ava Max definitely would have had like an elbow. She definitely would have had like a hand. She would have had a wrist or something. I want her sound to sound a little bit more fresher. Her album was okay, but it wasn't like great. You know what I mean? Shout out to her though. She's got a lot of work to do, but there's talent there with Miss Ava. Gabby, I already knew you were going to ask this. Gabby is asking, is Club Courtney coming back in 2021? And the answer to that I've already prepared for you is I don't know. That takes a lot of work. And a lot of time, and I don't exactly know if I'm gonna have time to do it. And if I want to do it, I want it to be something that I'm gonna be able to keep up with. And I'm not so sure if I'll be able to upkeep with that, doing it just once a month, to be honest. So the answer to that is I don't know. But if we do decide to do Club Courtney again, which if this is your first time watching me live, hi. Once a month, I used to do sort of like a club night where I literally sit here and I get drunk and I play music off of my phone. And we all listen to music and we kiki about how much, we like Cisco and, the girls from the past, present, and future. I've got some lights that y'all can't see. I've really gotten into my TikTok zhuzh, don't judge me, over this holiday break. So I've got like LED, if y'all really, let me not say if y'all really want it, because I know that some of y'all really want it. But should Club Courtney happen again, y'all, listen, I know y'all can't see because it's all the way up there. I got this camera set just where y'all can't see. But listen, all up here, y'all, we will turn the, girl, please. New Year's Eve, girl, you can't come to my house, but you best believe, girl, I will be solo stomping a hole up in this floor, girl. My club lights, up above on my ceiling. I'm very prepared. Yes, I need to get my bottle of champagne. I actually should call my girl Madison Hill and find out what's a good champagne for New Year's Eve, because I don't know. Shout out to Karina. Oh, Karina's here. Hey, Karina. Karina saying, oh my, OMG and Folklore, can't forget the sister. Ooh. Shout out to all the albums that Taylor put out this year. That girl has been working. You guys know I love me some Taylor Swift. Okay, I'll read like one more thing and then we'll jump into like why we're really here. And if there's like, if I get through the stories like really fast at the end, if you guys want to do like a little like Q&A and just like ask me a whole bunch of things, we definitely can arrange that, make that happen. And also, quick other note, for those of you guys that like the video stuff, because lots of y'all hate me talking for like an hour, but you guys really like the short form stuff. I don't think I'm going to cover Real Housewives of Salt Lake City this season, obviously. Just because when I came back from my break and I started to get into it, I really enjoyed it, but I just didn't feel like it would be something that I would be able to keep up with. And I didn't want to like half-ass, just put out like an episode review and then, build up an audience that's like, you know what, he's all right, but he's not really that thorough. And you guys know I really, really, really love Real Housewives. We are talking about it today, just a little bit. We got to talk about Miss Monique and Real Housewives of Potomac and that situation. But when it comes to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, I don't think we'll be speaking about the season like episode by episode. So I'm sorry if you really enjoyed that video. But I do think I'll have a couple of other things going on in terms of video content going into this new year. So no worries about that. We're going to figure out something, y'all. We're going to settle on something. I'll tell you that. Night Runner is saying a Merry Christmas from your Tillamook Queen. Shout out to Night Runner. Night Runner has always been supportive of both me and Madison on both of our avenues, both of our channels, which, by the way, you guys, shout out to Madison Hill. Have you seen the merch, y'all? Hold on, y'all. Can I? Listen, this is the preview, because y'all know I'm going to be annoying and take like an Instagram picture and make it nice and zhuzh it up. Give me 2 seconds. If you haven't grabbed Madison Hill's merch, I have it. So just 2 seconds. Don't leave! Don't leave! Don't leave! Don't leave! Are you still there? Don't leave! Don't wait. I didn't shut the door. Don't leave! Don't click off the video. Okay, look. You guys. I've got Madison Hill merch. Are you guys ready? Look. House of Hill. Bitch, can you believe it? Hold on. See, I didn't even take the tags off because I really wanted to wait until I came up with my good photograph idea, but y'all get the sneak preview. Bam! Look how she fit. Bam! Look how she hit it. Bam! Now, if you ain't get Madison Hill merch yet, bitch, listen, I know I want y'all to support my channel, but y'all need to go on ahead and get you some Madison Hill merch. Period, y'all. Hold on. Bam! Look how she did us, y'all. Bam! Look how she got it. Bam! Woo! She ate that. Look, no crumbs on the motherfucking plate. Yes! Woo! Sorry. She doesn't know that I'm doing this, so I hope that's not cringe, Madison. But, the merch is lit. I didn't even text Madison to let her know I got it. Girl, I got it. And I will be taking my Instagram photo soon. I just wanted to make sure that it's a good one. I don't want to just throw a little selfie up in here, girl. So, you know what? I might keep this hat on the whole rest of the video. This is hot. It's hot, right? Anyway, y'all, make sure y'all get y'all Madison Hill merch. And the reason why is because I said so, period. Whew. Okay, now. This show is such a mess, y'all. Thanks for showing up. Okay, let's talk about Jessie J, because y'all, Jessie J is in a tizzy. Actually, I would like to say that Jessie J is in a doozy of a situation. And if you guys know what a doozy is, you already know that that is nothing to play with. Now, let's get into it. Bam! Now, Jessie J is in some trouble because she revealed that she had a health scare, and she basically went into detail during her Instagram live that she had recently. She says that she woke up and felt like I was completely deaf in my right ear. She couldn't walk in a straight line, which sucks because she was planning to sort of perform around Christmas time. She was saying this big Christmas show on my Instagram live. Basically, I got told that I have Meniere's syndrome. I know that a lot of people suffer from it, and I've actually had a lot of people reach out to me and give me great advice, so I've been laying low in silence. I mean, y'all, if I woke up and I couldn't hear and I'm a singer, I would be absolutely terrified. And for those of you guys that know, you know Jessie J can sing her ass off. So, I mean, this is really not the best news, you know? However, she says that she's hanging in there. You know, she's like, everyone is saying, I'm so sorry, but it's fine. It could be way worse. More than anything, she was just glad that her diagnosis was treatable. You know what I'm saying? This syndrome is not something that is uncurable. It's not something that it will, it's not something that she can't handle. You know, thankfully there's medications and medicines in place to sort of help her combat that, because Jessie J, we need her, and we need her to be able to hear. We need her to be able to sing. What's going on with her? Why haven't we had like a Jessie J splash over here in America since Bang Bang? I know that she did like a Chinese singing competition, and that news went really viral, but what's been going on with Jessie J over here in America? You guys know I always wonder about our UK girls. Why is Jessie J like not as prominent over here? It almost kind of feels like, you guys remember when Bang Bang came out? Ariana obviously was that girl. Nicki obviously been that girl. But then it was like, Jessie, where she went? And I like her. And I actually have a friend that met her, and he says she was lovely. So it's not like she's a bad person. I don't think. I wouldn't say. So I don't know. It seemed like she was around a lot. You know, she had Domino, she had the Bang Bang, and she has a lot of other hits as well. I'm burning up, my personal favorite with 2 Chainz. But after that, it just kind of seems like, you know, what happened to her? When was the last time y'all saw Jessie J? Or the last time y'all thought of her even before this story that I just said? Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Jessica is saying, I'd never even heard of that illness before. And honestly, Jessica, I had never heard of it either, but apparently it really can affect your hearing. And I think I remember reading in an article when I was trying to pull this stuff for this, that she was saying something that it sounded like someone was like running away from her. Like sound was like running away. How the hell is that supposed to sound? That would be very scary to me. Hey Samantha! Samantha saying, my hero! Thank you guys so much for supporting me here on this platform. You guys know I appreciate and love you guys for it. When it is support on other platforms, that support does not come to me. On my own platform, all of that support comes directly to me, whether it is the form of super chat, merch, what have you. I just appreciate you, honestly, especially with the year that we're having. So thank you. Daniela saying the last time she heard about Jessie J was that she was dating Channing Tatum. Oh my God, I literally forgot that. I literally forgot about that. She was dating Channing Tatum. They're still together? Alexis is talking about Price Tag was a good song. And Price Tag was a hit. Okay, let's not forget about Miss Price Tag, because I don't know about y'all, but that was my introduction to Miss Jessie, was when Price Tag came out, and that was a hit. So I don't know. Samantha is saying Jessie J has been kind of out of the spotlight since her relationship with Channing Tatum, I feel. And I agree. Maybe Channing is like more low-key, or maybe he helps her be more low-key, or maybe they decided together that they wanted to be low-key. I don't know. Either way, we're hoping that Jessie J has a speedy recovery. We need her back singing on stages, because when the world opens up, you guys, you better hold on tight. I feel like when the world opens up and things are like officially okay again, there's going to be a festival like every other month. Like there's already a lot of festivals. But I really feel like once this COVID stuff is, you know, pushed to the side, once she pack her bags, if you will, I definitely am feeling like, you know, musicians are going to have their time to shine. No more live streams. Am I right? And certainly no more live streams that we're paying for. Okay? If I'm paying for you, I need to be in somebody's stadium drunk off a couple Mai Tais. Okay? Reputation Stadium tour style. Alright? Now, who we got next? Who we got next here? Y'all. What? I don't know if y'all saw this weekend, but there was a very interesting situation that occurred between Miss Iggy Azalea and the father of her child, rapper Playboi Carti. Bam, there they go. Now, I was minding my business the other day. It was like Christmas, I believe, actually. when Iggy Azalea just started like tweeting a whole bunch of stuff about how Playboi Carti was choosing not to spend their child Onyx the Christmas with Onyx, and how he was at the studio, and how he was probably playing PS5 when the baby was born, because with all the situations going on with the pandemic, you're only allowed to have like one person in the room, I guess, at this particular hospital, or maybe it's this way everywhere. You're only allowed to have like one person in the room, and they have to be cleared beforehand. And I guess Iggy had Playboi Carti cleared to be in the room for the birth, and he did not show up for the birth. First of all, y'all, before we get into the little bit of update, because what I have is a little bit of update. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard this story already. But first of all, I want to ask you guys this. Let's take them down. How do you guys feel if you were a parent, and if you're not a parent, if you're not a woman, what have you, just try to put yourself in the shoes of a person that's having a child, man or woman, what have you. How would you feel if your partner did not show up to the birth after having it cleared, after getting it all set up? He just said, "Girl, I am hanging out with Lil Uzi, and we may potentially, allegedly, be playing Gran Turismo." I know I'm a grandpa. I literally said Gran Turismo like this is PS1. What's a good racing game? Either way, his ass wasn't there. How would you guys feel if your partner just wouldn't show up to the birth of your child? How would y'all feel? I think I would lose my expletive. I just don't think I would be able to get over it. So the fact that Iggy is still sort of like in contact, in communication, still trying to work with him, still trying to be with him. Oh my God, you guys. I wasn't even going to get into this part of the story because this really is about the update. But in one of the screenshots, y'all, because Iggy, she had to put him on blast, girl. She had to put Mr. Playboi on blast, y'all. And one of the screenshots, he was talking about he was missing rubbing on her butt and this, that, and the third. Now, how you gonna be telling somebody that you miss rubbing up on their booty cheeks and you don't even show up for the birth of your son? I have a very sensitive spot for deadbeat father behavior. Not calling Playboi Carti a deadbeat father because I don't know him, but I really have a sensitive spot, you guys, for the deadbeat father behavior. And that for me was just not, it was gross, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit was gross. So shout out to Iggy for even working with that. But girl, let's get back into the update. Now, after Iggy went and basically cleared Playboi Carti all over the internet by posting screenshots, tweet after tweet, explaining, girl, she had apparently Playboi Carti girl had like a side chick and she was hiding from the maid, y'all. Woo! Iggy was really getting into it on Twitter, y'all. I wasn't gonna be messy and post the little Twitter screenshots on this particular story. I was trying to let her live. It has been a couple days, but just know that it certainly was some mess. Now, after Iggy done aired out all the little dirty laundry on the clothing line, y'all, then all of a sudden Playboi Carti decides that he is going to show up and try to spend some time with his 8-month-old. He put up a video on Twitter, and on it, Onyx and Carti are like sitting at a piano, and he's being very fatherly and, kind of like, going back and forth, giving him that inspiration, that motivation. Potentially Onyx will be musically inclined. But, he captioned it, studio, greater than baby me. How do you guys feel? Here's a question, right? Does it mean anything after the expose, right? So like you tell someone, I really would like you to change. I really would like you to change. I really would like you to change. And they're like, all right, maybe. All right. And then you're finally your bags are packed and you're like, I got a new man, he in his Corvette, and I'm finally going to leave. And then all of a sudden they're like, no, I'll change. I want to rub on your booty. Does it mean anything then? The actions after, does it mean anything? What do you guys think? Because for me, I'm not too sure. Trust for me is really like trust and loyalty. Once you break my trust, once you break my loyalty, I am like almost always gonna keep my beauty in a beat. eye on Selena over in the corner, I'm always going to feel a little bit like we're on choppy waters, you know? How do you guys feel about that? Elizabeth is saying, I would be beyond livid. He didn't even sign the birth certificate. And Brandy is saying, how convenient to post that now. He should have been posting about his baby. Nicole is saying, shaking my head, he's so foul. Jessica is saying, nope. Mr. Makeshift, he's saying, yeah, it means another dumpster disaster. Bianca is saying, I have never heard of that Playboi guy till now, but just him doing this shows his worth. Samantha Sammy Feed, sorry girl. Samantha is saying, hell no, doesn't mean a damn thing. For those of you guys that don't know Playboi Carti, and I didn't know a lot about him as well, Bianca, just in case you don't know who the hell Playboi Carti is, you're not alone. The way I found out about him in terms of a reason I would care about was he had a song with Nicki Minaj called Poke It Out. And my funny story with that song is I love this song because I love Nicki Minaj's part, obviously, but they performed it together, Nicki and Playboi Carti, on Saturday Night Live. And he was like acting real weird on the stage, and like there's like a part where like Nicki's like, don't be pushing up on me like that. It's like hella weird. Like Nicki almost has to like guide him on the stage at one point so that she could hit her mark all the way at the end. It was like hella weird. I don't think it's on YouTube anymore. It like mysteriously vanished off of the official Saturday Night Live account, but I'm sure if you do some investigating, you guys will definitely come across it. It's really funny. I also have a new magnifying glass. I don't have it here with me right now, but just know that she's real cute. She's real official, you know? All right, what else we got going on? Okay, you guys, here's the part of the show that is, you know how I say, well, me and Madison, we always used to say we have like our selfish news. Like, I'm telling you guys the things in this show, obviously, because I know that we all kind of like a little bit of the same things. But this part of the news, we gotta talk about this. Now, for those of y'all don't know this young woman right here, this is Monique Samuels. Monique Samuels is from Real Housewives of Potomac, and you guys, after the season 5 3-part, y'all listen to me, 3-part, and the third part was 90 minutes long. My girl Monique Samuels decided that she was going to leave Real Housewives of Potomac. Oh God, it feels like it just punched me out. So basically what happened, you guys, was Monique put up a video on her Instagram live to basically, you know, announce that she wouldn't be returning. Now, all of the ladies did receive contracts, which is a rumor that we've all been hearing. Wendy went up on Instagram to say that she received a contract in her kind of sly way. And Monique put up her video and said, you know, it's not easy doing reality TV, and to be quite honest, I'm over it. I appreciate everything people have done for me, everything that's been Team Monique, but when you cross certain lines, there's no going back. And for me, my family is that line. And the opinion of my family and my kids and what they think about anything that I do is more valuable than anybody's opinion. Now, for those of you guys that don't watch Real Housewives of Potomac and you're like, what is she talking about? What family? What husband? Whatever. Think about this. Basically, they're on a show, Real Housewives, it's a group of women. Just imagine one of your good Judys spreading a rumor that your child was not by your husband. Like, it basically spiraled out of control where another cast member was alleging and alluding to the fact that, you know, Monique had an affair with her trainer and her, you know, her new child was not by her husband. And it sucks, you know, when things get put out there on reality TV, good or bad, true or not. And you kind of have to decide, you know, am I going to get hit by this train of infidelity, true or not? Or am I going to decide to walk away to save my marriage, save my image, save my family? You get what I'm saying? I think that how Monique feels is when you go on reality TV, she's the only one that signed up for it, right? Well, I'll say Monique's the only one that signed up for it officially. She's the one that holds, the champagne flute, whatever. Chris, her husband, didn't exactly sign up for that. Their children, they didn't really sign up for that. Although others may argue that when you sign up for a show like Real Housewives, you're opening your life up to the whole world, right? But I don't know if I would be all right with strangers talking about my man. Because I get very much like Kandi Burruss. Kandi Burruss is a Real Housewife from Atlanta. Don't talk about my man. Don't talk about my man. Don't talk about my mama. Because then you might be liable to get dragged. And honestly, that was something else that happened this season, which could also be a reason why Monique is leaving. If you don't know, there was a very physical altercation between Monique Samuels and Candace Dillard. Candace had been begging to be dragged for years. Monique finally gave her dragging, signed, sealed, and delivered. I won't play the footage because for some it may be triggering, but if you watch Real Housewives of Potomac, you know what the deal is. So I am pretty sad to see Monique leave. I feel like she brought a lot of good energy to the franchise. She's fun. She's spunky. Y'all, she has a bird on a leash. Like, T'Challa, her bird, everything. Literally, he, poops on the toilet. The season, starts off, Monique is, literally, potty training her bird. Real Housewives is everything. I really feel like I was also I was left uneasy after the third part of the reunion because of, I don't know if this is editing or what, but I do find it to be very interesting, you guys, even those of you that do not watch this show. I find it to be very interesting that when Monique decided to make a song about the drama of her and Candace, right? It's called Drag Queens. And I actually, it got me tapping my foot, Miss Monique. When it came up, Andy was kind of like, oh, you're singing? Oh, you're a singer? Oh, you're this, you're that. And it kind of felt like he was put off by it. But there are lots of other housewives that are not black and other franchises that have songs. Think about Kim Zolciak on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Melissa Gorga, on Display. The Countess. They all have music. And the reaction between Monique having a song and the rest of them having songs, very, very interesting. You guys, you should definitely check that out, if you will. But I won't bore y'all any longer with my Real Housewives news. I just needed a place to talk about it. And that's my girl Monique. And I love her. So y'all know I'm a mess. Let's get into something that I know y'all definitely know about. Y'all, hold on to your wigs. This is not crazy, but why they let Lori out of prison? I mean, I know why they let Lori out of prison, but y'all, it felt like Lori just got locked up. No? I feel like Lori just went to prison. I was kind of surprised when I just saw the news that she's already out of prison after 2 months. 2 months go by that fast, y'all? I didn't know that 2 months went by that fast. Now, she needs to go back to prison for about 6 more months. And that's just my opinion. Now, following her release from a federal correctional facility in Dublin, California, a source tells People, because that's where I got this article from, a source tells People that the Fuller House actress had a tearful reunion with daughters Olivia Jade and Isabella Rose, whom she shares with her husband, Massimo. Now, Massimo ass is going to jail for a little bit longer, and he definitely needs to get locked up. Now, the source is saying it's the end of a very long ordeal. It's the most stressful thing she has ever dealt with. She plans on spending New Year's with Olivia and Bella. Okay, y'all. Let me ask y'all this. Even though we already know the answer to this, right? Make sure y'all get y'all House of Hill hat. And think of me when you get it. Because y'all know I love a good hat moment. I'm so silly today. Y'all, how long before y'all hear me say on somebody's platform that Lori Loughlin, Aunt Becky, done got a new movie deal? How long? How many months y'all think it's going to take until we hear that Lori Loughlin either got a reality show or she's in a new Hallmark something, or she doing something Hollywood, locked down with a whole bunch of other ex-con wives? How long do you think it's going to take? Because I really feel like Hollywood done already forgot that she's a liar and a thief. So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I definitely think that she will be back in business very, very soon. Felicity Huffman, who was doing the dirt with her, she went and was like, I did it! And she's already back to work. Shabria is saying, I think 6 months. Angelina is saying, I think 4. And the butterfly is saying 6. Ooh. I'm thinking 6 too. Mr. Makeshift is saying, easy, give it to spring. Maybe. Honestly, y'all, she could have had something put in place right before she went to prison. Maybe. A couple auditions. For all we know, y'all, you never know. Or maybe you guys, she might wait until after Massimo's out of prison, because I think he's in prison for like 5 months, 6 months, something like that. Maybe she'll wait until after Massimo's out of prison so both parents can be home. Because, you know, Olivia Jade and her sister were going wild without her rich ass mom at home. So shout out to Lori Loughlin, girl. You did your time, girl. I'm sure you're gonna go up to one of your many studies in your mansion and write, you know, a little Orange is New Black little bullshit book. You're gonna put the little bullshit book out. It'll magically become a New York Times bestseller, girl, even though we had never even read the book, girl. And we already know what the deal is, y'all. We already know. And I've used this example more than once. If that were Gabrielle Union and, you know, Zaya Wade was lying on the road, whatever, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade ass would be in jail for like 2 years minimum. Y'all already know. We would never hear the end of it. They would be on every cover, every magazine. They would be on, oh my God. Y'all, we would talk about them every day on morning tea. But we would, and y'all know it's the truth. But it's very, very interesting how those things work, you know, and y'all know what kind of things I'm talking about. So, very interesting. What else we got to talk about today? Let me scroll, girl. Oh, great. All right, y'all. All right. Y'all want to know about Justin? Let's talk about Justin. Shout out to all. You know what? I'm gonna be positive. This is positive. Shout out to all of the Beliebers. I have got a story for you. And you know what? It's not just a story. It's a Justin Bieber story that also involves wifey, goo-goo to the gaga, hold the baby. They don't have a baby yet. But, oh, nope, Justin, bring your ass on back, sir. I said click. Okay, there we go, y'all. Let's talk about Justin Bieber. And look, I was even nice. I chose a nice picture of him, even though when you go to Google and you type in Justin Bieber, y'all know what picture comes up. The one in the white t-shirt and the long hair. Trying to be nice, y'all. Y'all know I'm... Okay. Now, and you already know what I'm about to get into. Now, Justin put up on... he put up this clip of him singing Holy. And he put it in the caption, preparation, ... See you New Year's Eve. Because you guys know that Justin's doing his little live stream, whatever, and y'all are going to buy it. We already know. Shout out to you, Samantha. Hold on, let me get Justin out of here. Shout out to you, Samantha. You've got the little laughing. Shout out to you, Samantha. I appreciate you. I love the support, and I think that you are beautiful, no matter what they say. I'm feeling just like Christina sitting on that floor in that music video. Words can bring you down. Oh, see how I hop right into my Christina bag? Von Dutch. Anyway. So he put up his little video and he put preparation to you on New Year's Eve. And then in the comments, Hailey wrote, my jaw on the floor. And then Justin replied, your jaw is other places too. Let's be honest. And then Hailey said, please go to sleep. Y'all, I know that this is not news. I know that it's not news. My honest question is, do y'all joke with y'all spouses like that? On the internet, like in public, in front of other people. Like, I don't know. It's just Justin being Justin, right? We're not surprised by this. I'm not surprised by this at all. You know, seems to be typical Bieber humor, and that is the man that she married. So she had to have known that Justin, he's funny, he's a prankster. My question is, you guys, what is Justin gonna do this next year? Honestly, I know that there's no predictions video up on the work channel this year, But what do we think Justin is going to do this next year? I'm thinking that he's going to try to put out something to, not to undo changes, but something to make people that didn't like it forget it a little. Like, it'll be just like a little blip in his discography. It'll be casually mentioned, like, Justin got married to Hailey, and then he dropped Changes, a project about his wife. They will never talk about, like, how it wasn't well received by whoever, what have you. But very curious and very interested to see, where do we think Justin is going to be going in 2021? Very, very, very interesting. Gabby says, has Justin ever heard of TMI? I just, girl, he's the prankster, girl. You ain't know. Angelina says, get Hailey pregnant when the album fails. Angelina, you silly. You never know. Bianca is saying, just remember why they got married in the first place. Well, you know what? You're actually right. So, Bianca, if they have that kind of, if that's how they started off their relationship, then jokes like this are just par for the course, right? Not surprised. Not surprised at all. But you know what, you guys? This was a headline everywhere. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. But the girls, they want, I don't know what the girls want. The girls want clicks. That's what they want. They want clicks and support. So you talk about Justin Bieber giving a very not safe for work joke, and there you go. Suddenly, you're successful. Mr. Makeshift is saying, make a baby and make modeling collect checks. Changes is another journals. Why? Listen, let me say this, and let's get this clear. And this is not towards you, Mr. Makeshift. I don't know why that came off like really bitchy. This is towards Justin. Journals was a work of art. Journals is my favorite Justin Bieber album. Journals was a no-skip masterpiece. Changes. Changes. Girl, I don't know what that is. Girl, you know how I said Jessie J couldn't hear and it sounded like the sound was running away? Girl, I'm the sound running away from Miss Changes, because you can't even compare. Journals was like, girl, Journals was, we can't even get into, Changes was some mid. That is some, is there enough in this bag? That is some, is this really what I bought? That is some, this is oregano. Very that. Damn it, Karina, yes. Journals was a chef's kit. Karina, listen. Yes. Journals was a chef's kiss. Period. Changes just wasn't that. But hopefully, moving on, Justin can give us something. Something that, even if we're not a fan of what he's doing and what he's put out recently, something that we can be a fan of. Or not afraid to say that we like. Like, I'm not going nowhere being like, oh, yeah, Yummy, girl. Huh, Yummy was the shit. Like, that's just not it. That's not my truth. That's not my truth. Alright, you guys. Let's talk about somebody's ponytail. Somebody's ponytail. Ariana's ponytail. She's swinging her ponytail. Hey, Ariana. Hey, Dalton. Let's talk about Ariana and Dalton. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about Ariana and Dalton is because I wanted to ask you guys a question. And I don't have it just yet. I'm going to read you guys something about, Ariana and her very risky engagement. And then let me know if you guys would do the same thing. Now, in case you guys didn't know, Ariana literally is engaged. A lot of people still don't know that. But she is engaged, and she's engaged to Dalton Gomez. Now, the two of them began dating in January, and they spent a lot of time at her home in New York. And then, of course, we had our whole pandemic thing. People were flying home. People were literally shutting themselves in the house. But Gomez actually returned to LA for work, and Ariana went with him. And so, in case you guys don't know, or in case there's some of you watching this that have never flown, it is very exhausting to fly back and forth from New York to LA. The flight is long, y'all. I'd be over it, honestly. I wish that flight was 3 hours shorter. Even flying private, I think I would still be over it, to be honest. But it was very interesting, right? So It was getting tricky for them to see each other, so she decided to take her chance. She purchased a house in the Hollywood Hills in June and never looked back. They are incredibly happy. So you guys, that's interesting. The question I want to ask you guys is this. Let's just say you met someone on vacation. No pandemic yet. You met someone on vacation. You guys really hit it off. You are trying to like keep up this relationship, and it's still very casual. Like it's in the very beginning stages, very puppy dog, very ooh. And that person just happens to live on the opposite side of the country. Would you move for another person? Would you move cross country? Would you move to another country? Would you just pick up and buy a new apartment in Seattle if that's where your potential lover lived? What would you do? Ooh, I want to know. Mr. Makeshift says, who else is obsessed with Dalton? Also, I know zip about him, but it's Hollywood flipped on its head, pure gold. I love the fact that people don't know a lot about him. Samantha said she bought a whole damn house to follow him. Interesting. It is very interesting, Samantha, because you got to think, she bought the house, and then obviously we had the pandemic, so, you know, they wound up cohabitating together. Jessica is saying, hell no. Sandra is saying, yes, I moved. Bianca would, but would take it slow. Dynamite claps. Says, yes, I would. And Miss Mika says, no. Kayla is saying, I know people who got married off of chat roulette and they lived in different countries and it worked out for them. Ooh. Now, that's an interesting story. That should be a New York Times bestseller. Joan is saying, hi, Courtney, watching from the Philippines. Shout out to everyone that watches this stream from all over the world. I know right now it is 9 o'clock in the UK. Shout out to the Philippines. Shout out to Australia. Shout out to my Africans. South Africa, if you're watching. Shout out to all of you guys watching all over the world. And shout out to everyone that resides here in the good old US of A. But Olivia's saying, yeah, nah, we'd have to be making it work long distance for me to see if it was worth it. And he better mind his manners while away too. I agree, Olivia. There's got to be that respect, that loyalty, and there has to be boundaries set, or you're not going to really know, or you're always going to be upset 9 times out of 10 when you get out of it because you're expecting a certain thing and maybe that other person has different ideas of what they want. You just never know. Oh, here's Tamara. Hey, Tamara. Hey, girl. Tamara is saying, I've done this after dating my now fiance for a year. I moved from Detroit, Michigan to South Dakota. Been together for 15 years and wedding coming soon. Oh yeah, Tamara, you getting married, girl. You about to throw the rice up for you, girl. Yes, Tamara. Woo! You're about to be a Mrs. Tamara. Congrats, I forgot. That's about to be a celebration. It's a celebration. Throw confetti in this mother. Breakfast in bed, real smooth like butter. That's a bar. That's a lyric. But shout out to you guys. Some people are about taking that risk. And Ariana definitely, I feel like when it comes to her heart, she definitely is a woman that is willing to take the risk. And sometimes it can pay off. Other times it doesn't. It's all about who you are as a person. And you know what? At the end of the day, Ariana is young. She's wealthy. She's got the world at her feet. It's really nothing for her to sort of, you know, pick up and just buy a home, darling. It's a little different for the rest of us regular folk that has to think about leases and finances and, you know, what have you. And also shout out to Dalton, because in real estate, I'm sure he could find a beautiful home for them to live in for the rest of their lives. So very interesting relationship. How it began and how it's going and where it's leading up to, you know? Where would Ariana be had she not bought that home? You never know, you guys. You never know what could happen out of a risk. What lies on the other side of risk is opportunity. Sometimes you gotta roll that dice. Period. Let me see what y'all talking about. Dynamite said, I know, right? That's why I consider Ariana a goddess. Honestly, same. Shout out to Ariana. I missed the whole Victorious era, and I know you guys are very familiar with it. I literally but I started following Ariana's career deeply during the Sam and Cat stuff. So like when Sam and Cat came out, I did like a YouTube video on it, and I really started to follow her career. And when I went and did my Disney college program, her album came out 2013, and girl, she followed me during that, and me and Ariana, hold on, Pinky Promise. We've been riding with each other ever since, and all her albums are good. Ariana does not have one bad album. That's a hill I would gladly perish on. Ariana does not have one bad album, and for the record, my favorite Ariana album is Sweetener. With Positions being like Positions, and probably maybe Dangerous Woman being like neck and neck. I don't know who gets the upper edge. It always is like a battle for me each day, but you know, Dangerous Woman is like, I don't know, Positions really got me lately, but I don't know. Oh, perfect. I wasn't even trying to segue at all whatsoever, because y'all know I'm not a seguer. But Wendy, shout out to you. Wendy is saying, did you watch the documentary on Netflix? Now, before I give my opinion and my thoughts, if you guys saw Ariana's Netflix concert, tell me what you thought in the chat. I watched the documentary on Christmas, I'm thinking. I think it was Christmas. It was either Christmas or the day after. I think it was Christmas. And listen, I had a little cocktail, had my little lights on. I very much made it an event. The show was great. Ariana's great. Ariana's vocals are... Y'all know that girl can sing. I'll say this. I was just fine seeing Ariana's concert at home on Netflix, even though I was there at Taylor Swift's Reputation Stadium tour. Watching it on Netflix made me not only want to go back, but I would also go back and pay again. And even pay a little bit more. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's how I felt. Ariana, class act. She is miles above the rest. Specifically when it comes to that particular concert experience. It was great. When you compare it to others is where it falls flat just a little. And I'm comfortable with saying that. Yeah. But something that I did enjoy about Ariana's performance, about the concert itself, was I certainly can say Ariana doesn't need a firework. She doesn't need 15 stage transitions. She doesn't need to fly across the room or pop up out of a sewer. She doesn't need to do any, she doesn't need to have the zhuzh. That's what I would call it. She doesn't need to have all of the zhuzhing. But I feel like as an adult with bills, living in Los Angeles, I feel like if I'm paying whatever I'm paying for Ariana, I think I might have wanted more. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. What did you guys think? Okay, I'm scrolling through the chat. Sorry. I really wanted to get my point across without being disrespectful, but also being honest with you guys, because we have that here. I didn't want to lie and be like, it was the greatest thing I've ever seen. I appreciate the fact that she put it out, especially during that time. I'm sure it couldn't have been easy. It was good. It definitely was good, and I definitely think you guys should check it out as soon as you got time and you love Ariana and you love her music. Check it out. You're going to get your life. But as someone that really enjoys a concert, and when I say a concert, I'm talking from the door in, my eyebrows need to be blown off. I didn't get that from this. And I also wish that we got a little bit more behind the scenes from it. Next one. Notes, right? Don't you do something for the first time and then you get your notes, right? So that when you come back the next time, you kill it. Okay, let me go through the chat. Okay, Gloria is saying, it was fun, but I was expecting more. I agree. Angelina is saying, I thought there would be a higher level of stage production, to be honest. I agree. Rebel is saying, ooh, sorry, y'all. Ooh, girl. Rebel is saying the documentary was boring. I disagree. I just wanted more. I was still hungry after, you know? Carla is saying I wanted more. Karina is saying I'd already seen a bunch of clips of her performances on Instagram, so I wanted a little more backstage. Not even drama, just sound checks or something. I agree. Mr. Makeshift is saying I'm here for musicians taking their fans on tour because we actually care about the real moments. Very interesting. Kat is saying Ariana's doc was just so refreshing because she is a true talent. Kat, I agree. That girl, her pipes are blessed. Ariana be singing. And it seems like a lot of you guys kind of felt the same way. You liked it, but you wish that you just had a little bit more of something. Mr. Makeshift is saying she has always made a show out of her life, which she does it beautifully. And Gabby is agreeing. It was a bit boring. Tamara is saying, so tell me, is it worth me watching? I haven't seen it yet. This is how I truly feel. I feel like if you like Ariana Grande, like I just like her. I'm gonna go and watch whatever she kind of does. To be honest, here's a really good way to put it, girl. Wednesday night after dinner, girl, and you're like, ooh, I don't know what to watch. Oh, I ain't watched Ariana yet. Let me put Ariana on. Bam, you put Ariana on Wednesday night. Saturday night, girl, you got options. Girl, your favorite TV show is on. You done missed that during the week. You go and watch that. Ariana's just fine. You can save her for the weekday. Ariana is a very weekday evening. You done got your schoolwork out the way, or like, you know, you done got your work out the way. You done cleaned the house up. And you're like, you know what? Now I'm going to treat me. You're going to take your little shower. You put a little bath bomb in maybe or something. And then you go, you know what? Now I'm going to really relax. I'm going to take it down a couple extra notches. Now I'm going to put on Ariana while maybe I flip through a book. And, you know, and you're singing along. Every song you're singing along, but maybe you're not looking at the TV the whole time. But she's giving it. She's always gonna give it. Ariana, please don't hate me if you ever see this. God, I love her. But that's my truth. That is my truth. Okay. I think you should watch it. Give her the watch. Give her the watch. She deserves that. I'll definitely say that. I love how I said that this is a quick Kiki and this is already over an hour. Lord help me. Sorry, y'all. We got one last thing to talk about. And then I'll skedaddle. I'll let you guys have the rest of your day, the second and third. I won't take up any more of your time. Also, I'm trying a new moisturizer. Is it looking good, y'all? Am I looking real chocolatey and good? I'm trying to look like one of these chocolate, like boys. Everyone be like, oh my God, chocolate. Because, you know, I be real chocolate and melanated, y'all. So I really want to put it on display today. Am I looking good? Is my skin looking healthy, y'all? Let me know. I'm doing a little trial right now. If it's good after like a month or so, then I'll reveal what moisturizer it is. Y'all know I like to let y'all know about my little secrets. If you're just joining us, last story of the day. We're getting into some mess. We're clearing some stuff up. You guys already know I want to hear your thoughts. If you've been watching this whole entire time and you haven't already, please give this a thumbs up so that the next time I do it, it pops up on your homepage. It really does help me a lot when you guys like interact with things on my channel. Maybe check out an old video and just let it play if you want. Just, you know how the girls do. But now, for the moment you all have been waiting for. Possibly not. We are talking about Larsa Pippen. Larsa, what's going on here? Now, y'all, I was very surprised to hear this, but a little bit not. There has been a heavy speculation and a rumor going around that LeBron James' son, Bronny, had slid into the DMs of Larsa Pippen. If you guys don't know who Larsa Pippen is, she is currently separated, from her ex-husband, Scottie Pippen, who's a very, very famous basketball player. And she just got with Malik Beasley, who left his wife for her. So basically the backstory is this. Black Sports Online claimed that Bronny, who is a high schooler, slid into the DMs of Larsa Pippen, who is basically, she was really good friends with the Carr-Jenners. Now, Savannah, the wife, the mother, she took to Instagram and she put, with everything going on in the world right now, this is the shit y'all talking about. At the end of the day, y'all are talking about a minor. I don't care what type of celebrity y'all think he is. He's a child, and the bullshit needs to stop. Y'all got the right one. And then LeBron James, which is the first time we are ever mentioning his name on my channel, an athlete, y'all. Look at that. Look how I'm giving y'all trade on this here stream. LeBron hopped on Instagram as well, and he basically said, "Uh-oh, y'all done fucked with the wrong one now. Good luck. It won't be cute." Now, you guys, this is a very sensitive situation. You get what I'm saying? Because, like I just said, we're dealing with someone that is a minor. And we should take this very seriously, because this was a rumor, you guys, that was all over the place. And if Larsa was not communicating with this young man in the DMs, it's unfortunate that she has the sort of reputation where people will easily believe this and run with it. Now, Larsa herself responded, and she said that, well, she wrote to Black Sports Online, and she says, "I'll sue the fuck out of you for writing some disgusting lies, you weirdo. Some of these stories are so disgusting. The fact that my son's friends can't like my pics without some people writing some weirdo shit is crazy." What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that Larsa was entertaining this young man if it happened? Speculation, not confirmation. And my question is, should we look at women the same way we would look at a man talking to a younger person? Because the reason why I found this story interesting was I had a feeling of like, oh, there's outrage about this. Because when it comes to older women dating younger men, not saying high school men, but when it comes to older women dating younger men, it's almost kind of like they get the affectionate title of cougar. You know, oh, she's cougarizing him. Like, I've said it before. 100%. Y'all have heard cougarizing. I made up that word. Y'all have heard me say that a million times about Kourtney Kardashian cougarizing these young men. The situation itself is very, very sketchy. And I know for a fact LeBron James does not want to be swept up in any kind of Jenner adjacent drama. And Larsa, drama always seems to follow her. Why do you guys think that is? Why do you think that is? See, Beeb K. Beeb is saying Larsa is trying so hard. And I feel the same way. I feel like ever since she's been sort of kicked out of the Jenner circle, she's been grasping at every single straw that she can to sort of remain in the spotlight, to sort of remain on the tip of our tongues, to remain in the news, to remain in the media, to remain here at the Green Chair Chats. Very strange and weirdo behavior. Mr. Makeshift is saying, can Larsa stay in 2020? Why is she famous? She is famous for being married to Scottie Pippen. And being friends with Kim, and now not being friends with Kim. That's what she's famous for now, in my opinion, you guys. I don't know, it's weird. Let me ask you guys this. If you guys had a child, is it okay for them to interact with their friends' parents on social media? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Because, I mean, right now, it's very much he said, she said. You know, this blog, whatever, this news source put this out. They're both saying, Bronny is saying, I didn't, y'all are being weird. Larsa is saying, I didn't, y'all are being weird. But he liked the photo. The photo is what caused all of this. Is it okay for your kid to like his friend's mom's picture on Instagram? Like, it really could have been innocent. You know what I mean? Very, very, very innocent. Michelle is saying, does she make money from all this drama? Now, Michelle, here's the thing with that. She might not make money directly off of this drama, but by keeping her name in the news constantly, brands and endorsements, brand deals may come her way just because of the name. Constantly seeing the same name over and over and over again in different media outlets, it kind of means that your name holds some sort of clout. Not in a good way, but it still holds clout. So who knows what kinds of brands are reading these articles, watching the stream, and being like, oh, well, Larsa was a friend of the Kar-Jenners. That means that she's got pull. We definitely want to work with her. Here's $40,000 to put this bikini on, or to sell this lollipop, or, you know, to pretend like you like tools or whatever have you, whatever her demographic is. Very interesting stuff. I think it's okay, but Larsa has a bad rep, so it caused a problem. It's because of her. I agree. Carla is saying absolutely not. Samantha is saying there is no reason for you to be friends with a grown-ass woman, mother of your friend. Samantha, you better let them know. Carla is saying, I have a 15-year-old girl, and no, it's not okay. Nicole is saying, no, it's hella weird. So we can all sort of agree that we're not going around liking picture like that. I'll say this, as an adult, I'm like almost 30, and even then I like hesitate to like my friends' parents' pictures on social. I don't even accept them on social media, to be honest. Like, I'm a whole ass adult, and I don't even like check my friend requests like that. And if it's a parent, I definitely usually don't accept just because I don't check my friend requests like that. But it's like, we don't have that kind of relationship. Like, of course, it's always going to be respect. It's always going to be love. You're my friend's mom, whatever. I'm always going to respect you, but it's not, like, why? Like, what is the point? Like, what is the point? Like, weird stuff. Exactly, Kershell. Who even is she again? Same. Literally same. Mr. Makeshift says, I will drive my car through your front door and my kid is grounded until they move out. Mr. Makeshift said, don't even double tap, because this certainly is going to be a wrap. All right, y'all. I'm going to give y'all 5 minutes, because we done got through these stories. I'm going to give y'all 5 extra minutes. If there's anything that you guys just want to ask me or check in with me about, we'll kiki for about 5 minutes, and then I will skedaddle out of here. I actually have a memo that is reminding me to call my best friend, because if I don't write it down, it will not happen. So I do have to leave and give him a ring. But I do want to hang out with you guys. It has just been so long. It's been 3 months, you guys. I missed you. So if you have any questions, anything that you just want to tell me or get off your chest, go for it. Because before you know it, I be done hit this end stream. And it's a wrap. It's a rizzy wrap. Ooh, giving y'all all of the positive energy. Brandy is saying, what did you do for Christmas? Tamara is saying the same exact thing. Oh, how was your Christmas and what did you do? My Christmas was good. And what I did for Christmas was I hung out with my boyfriend. I called my family. And honestly, I just relaxed. I watched Ariana and I made delicious margaritas. Yes, God. And that's how I spent my Christmas. I really wanted it to be like low key. Like, obviously, it's not like I can fly home or whatever. So, you know, as long as I can talk to my family on Christmas, I'm really good. Mr. Makeshift is saying, hey, Courtney, where will you finally DM respond back? Nowhere. No, just kidding. I really don't answer my DMs. I'm not even gonna front with y'all. I literally don't check them that often. It's every once in a while. It's very rare. You know what? And the easiest way to get me to respond to something is to tag me in your Instagram story. The reason why is because with Instagram stories, I don't have to click my inbox. My anxiety shoots up through the roof when I click the inbox, because it's just, I can just scroll and everything is in bold, which means it's like a new message. But if you tag me in something on Instagram, I get the little bubble that's like above all my notifications. And then when I click it, I can see who's tagged me in their stories, and then I normally repost. So that's that. Brandy D is saying, what did you get for Christmas? Listen, I got an air fryer. Y'all, listen. I've been wanting an air fryer for so long. An air fryer. What else did I get? Air fryer. I got an oil diffuser that I really wanted. Some essential oils. What else did I get? New toothbrush, my Fairy Wheel toothbrush. I really wanted that. A bunch of stuff. I really can't remember off the top of my head, but all stuff that I needed, and also a lot of furniture for my house because my house is empty. So I got some furniture. I'm very excited. This year is gonna be a snap. Alina is saying, "What's your New Year resolution?" My New Year's resolution. Ha ha ha. My New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is that no matter what happens in 2021, we will still have a place where we can just do this without the outside noise. That's my New Year's resolution. Haven't figured out how to do that just yet, but I'm going to figure it on out. Don't worry about that. I'm going to figure that out. I see you 901, Erica. Hey, girl. Olivia saying, any new TV shows you've been streaming? Oh, my God. Yes, y'all already know. 12 Dates of Christmas on HBO Max. We had Corey, who's literally my friend. He's literally an icon. He was on that show, 12 Dates of Christmas. Excellent show. The Flight Attendant, I just realized I never did like a You Should See. There were no segments today. So Flight Attendant, you need to watch right away. The Undoing, you need to watch right away. And what else? There's a couple shows. I've been watching like a bunch of stuff like over the break. Also, you guys already know Married to Medicine on Bravo. Y'all need to watch that as well. I've been watching like all sorts of like old stuff. I'm trying to get back into like anime. I might be getting like a new computer. Like literally, y'all, this laptop that I'm on is like literally 11 years old. So I might be getting a new computer. Well, not a new computer. My friend might be literally letting me buy their new computer off of them. So I might be doing some gaming streaming. You just never know. You just never know what's going to happen in the Revolution Detective Agency. Slight of Anna saying, did you watch the new Wonder Woman movie? I did not watch the new Wonder Woman movie, not because I don't like Wonder Woman, but because Kristen Wiig is in it. So if you missed that episode of The Morning Tea, Kristen Wiig came to my old cafe job when I used to be like an acai bowl, like coffee barista. And she was really rude to me. Really rude, really nasty. So I just made the personal decision to not support any of her work anymore, even though Bridesmaids was definitely in my top 5. But what did you guys think of Wonder Woman? Was it good? Let me know. Ooh, what else is here? What else is going on? Oh, The Queen's Gambit, I still have yet to watch. My dad is going to get into it and then get back to me and tell me how it was, because he's really into chess. All right. I think that's it, you guys. I think I'm skedaddling. I got to call my friend. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. You guys always make me feel like a hero and at home, and I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for showing up. I felt like only 5 people were going to show up to this, but all of my regulars are here. So just know that I appreciate you. I love you. Don't you forget that the world keeps spinning and so shall you, which I feel like I haven't said in forever, but it does. I have lots of green heart love for all of the rebels of the revolution. Don't you forget. Wait, hang on. I just wanted to spin so that it actually made sense. I'm like breaking stuff in here now. Alrighty, you guys. I will see you guys very soon. Be sure to follow me on social media. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and follow me on my YouTube channel. I will always let you guys know when I'm going live on my YouTube channel community tab first. I promise. We will meet back up again soon. Thank you so much, Samantha. I see you. Thank you so much. Anyone that has supported this stream, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hearing my voice. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye. Wash your hands too. Don't forget. Wear a mask.